Hello. In this video we're going to look at a particular family of quadratic trinomials. Factoring quadratics is sometimes quite tricky, but this particular family has an easily recognizable format. So first of all, I'd like you to pause the video and try to expand the following three sets of brackets. Okay, hopefully what you should have found is, looking at the first one, x squared minus 7x plus 7x minus 49. The two 7x's cancel each other out because one's positive and one's negative. And in the same way, the other two cancel out as well. So what we're left with is just the x squared term and the final product of the two numbers. X squared minus 49, b squared minus 64, and generally x squared minus a squared. So, any quadratic expression which is clearly a difference of two expressions, both of which are perfect squares, will factor as x minus a times x plus a, where x and a are the two terms to be squared. So, looking at these examples here, x squared minus 81, well 81 is clearly 9 squared, so this will just be x minus 9 multiplied by x plus 9. The following two are a little more interesting. The first thing to realize is that we're talking about factoring, and 3 and 48 both have 3 as a common factor. So this expression is actually 3 times by x squared minus 16. And then obviously 16 is 4 squared, so the square bracket actually becomes 3 x minus 4 times by x plus 4, and that is now fully factored. Similarly, 5x squared minus 180, well, we can take out the 5 as a common factor, and that will leave x squared minus 36, and of course 36 is just 6 squared, so this will become 5 times by x minus 6 times by x plus 6. They do sometimes get a little bit more complicated. Looking at 9a squared minus 16b squared, I hope it's pretty obvious that 9a squared is a perfect square, and it's 3a squared. And 16b squared is similarly 4b squared. So this is of the form x squared minus a squared. So this actually factors as 3a minus 4b multiplied by 3a plus 4b. And the last one is perhaps the most interesting. X to the 4 is actually x squared squared, and 16 is clearly 4 squared. So this factors as x squared minus 4 and x squared plus 4. And then we recognize that x squared minus 4 is itself a difference of two squares, and that then becomes x minus 2, x plus 2 multiplied by the x squared plus 4. So, there you go. Hopefully this will help you remember that anything of the form one thing squared minus the other thing squared can be factored as the difference between them multiplied by the sum of them.